Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new episode in the NIRD program. Today guys we'll talk about great person. This person founded a rocket company and this rocket launched into space and came back and then launched it again. This person founded a car company, but not like other car companies. This company works its cars on electricity, and that now this company is the larger than large companies such as BMW and Mercedes. This person is trying to save humanity by transporting people to other planets. People they look at him as crazy, but others look at him as the only person who saves the human. You must have known this person, of course. He is Elon Musk. Robert Downey Jr. who played the billionaire and genius Tony Stark. In the move Iron Man, he went to Elon Musk in order to give him advice and impersonate him. Today, Elon Musk is called the real Iron Man. This person, his wealth at now is more than $200 billion. There is a book by Ashley Vance about Elon Musk. Musk, he was born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971 by Canadian mother and African father. Musk's father, Elon Musk, he was an electromechanical engineer, and Musk's mother, May Musk, she was a Canadian model. When Musk he was growing up, she worked 5 jobs to help her family. His mother used to say that Elon was very smart and genius, but Elon used to sit and look at the hours while he was absent-minded and didn't do anything. And many people spoke to him while he was in this situation and never answered them. So his family thought that he was deaf and didn't hear anything. They went to a lot of doctors, but Elon didn't improve. But Elon wasn't a hearing problem. On the contrary, he was imagining a lot of things. His brother, Elon Musk, he could read 10 hours in one day. Of course, this is a normal day. At the weekend, he could have finished the book. All this made him collect a huge amount of information that made him know everything. Even once, when he was young and the family was gathered over food, his sister, Doska Musk, she asked them how far the moon from the earth. And of course, he answered her 238,855 miles. The girl came to her shop. Her brother turned it into a computer. This boy became an information machine. And this was difficult for him to make a friend because he has become the nerd person who knows everything, unlike his brother. And then, when he was the age of 8, his mother and his father separated, and he lived with his brothers and mother. But after 2 years, he returned to live with his father. And then Elon suffered a lot and began to work with his father because he taught him engineering skills. Elon said that he suffered a lot from his childhood, not only at the home, but also at school. Can you imagine that someone like this intelligence will get a lot of bullying? In one of his visits, he saw a computer for the first time in his life, and he was very impressed. So he went to his father to ask him to buy him a computer. And of course, like any father, he bought him a computer. And guess how much the memory it was? It was 8 kilobytes. Oh my god, 8 kilobytes. And he had a programming book. Supposedly this book will be finished in 6 months. How long do you think it took Elon to finish it? In 3 days. He finished the book in 3 days, and he finished the book without sleeping. In 1984, at the age of 12, Elon Musk designed and programmed the game. And the name of this game was Blaster. It's a simple game. It was a spaceship attacking enemies. Elon took $500 reward for the game. He wasn't even superior academically because he only studied the subjects he loved. For example, physics and computers. And he got excellent mark in them. But the rest of the subjects, he only succeeded in them. So he used this time to read books and play video games. And of course, he was saying, I also play video games. Will I become rich? Of course. No, dear viewer. He was like an unstudier. That's right. But he used his time to develop his skills. Even in games, he was only playing games that he saw as useful. Only when there are plans and strategy. He didn't play PUBG or Fortnite. Elon, he wanted to travel to America. He traveled at the age of 17 and lived with his relative and started working on anything for his expenses. In 1989, he applied to Queen's University. The university experience was different from school because many people appreciated for his idea. Unlike the school who were making jokes for him, Musk wasn't attending a lot of lectures. He was saying, no, like me, I also don't attend much. I will become billionaire? Wait, my dear viewer. He didn't attend in order to play PlayStation. Of course, no. It was in order to research and study more. And he was in spare time reading books. At the same time, Elon began to think about solar energy and electric cars. So he was different thinking. In 1992, Musk received a scholarship from the University of Pennsylvania, and he studied physics and economics. Oh my god. He met a friend and they rented a house and turned the house into a nightclub, and the ticket cost $10. So the house was in the morning for studying, and in the evening it was a nightclub. There are days when about 400 people used to attend. Oh my god, 400 people. This means in one day $4,000. And after that, Musk graduated from university in 1994, and he faced difficult questions. What will I do after graduation. But Elon has a lot of options. For someone have a lot of interests. For example, Musk was a lover of video games and he designed the game, but he made the decision not to work in it because he liked to work in something that has a value and benefits humanity. And he thought even if he designed the best game in the world, this is very normal and will not affect anyone's life. But games were his only interests. Like I said, Musk's interests were many, like solar power and electric cars. When he was studying at university, he said the importance of being solar. Explained that the future will depend on solar energy. Musk then decided that he was going to study his doctorate in the field of physics and material science. He came out 2 days later because he saw something strange, and that thing was internet. Elon had an idea on the internet. In 1995, Elon started with his brother, and they started using it like a Google map, and it's a directory not only of the address and phone number, but also to give you a map to reach your address. Of course, you will say that is not a new idea. Dear viewer, we're talking about before the spread of the internet and the computer. The company started the capital of $28,000. They took them from their father, and Musk was in charge of programming, while Campbell was in charge of sales. When they offered the companies in order to put their side on the program, many companies said online advertising is so stupid. But despite that, many investors invested in this company because they liked Elon Musk. Indeed, the company grew with time. But Musk didn't have enough management experience, which made investors change their CEO. Elon felt nervous and angry because he liked to be the manager in everything, because he knew what was the right thing for the company in the long run. In February 1999, Comeback Company bought the company for $307 million. Oh my god. What are these numbers? They started with $28,000 in less than 6 years. When he was 28, his virtue was $22 million. What do you think Musk did? You'll think he took a vacation to go to the Maldives and drink smoothies. Of course no, baby, because he is smart. First thing, he took the money and began to think about a new project. He asked himself a very smart question. What is the project that gives me a lot of money and at the same time there are a lot of problems? Maybe you would tell me, problems? Who loves problems? Everyone likes to stay away from problems. And you say problem? I will tell you why, guys. Because when you solve a problem, people are unable to solve it. Everyone will follow you. For example, Mark, the founder of Facebook, who owns Instagram and WhatsApp, he solved the problem of people communicating with each other. And also Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, also he solved the problem, which is to deliver the product. If you want us to talk about them, write me in comment. And then he had an idea, which was the bank, which was to get out of the house and go to the bank to transfer money. But your uncle Elon said that you can't do all this while you are at home via the internet. Now you will tell me, oh my god. And then he did 2 things. The first thing, he found the site and he called it X.com. And the second thing is that he bought a McLaren F1 car that's cost $1 million, and there are only 62 cars in the world. You will think, what is that? It's so expensive. But my dear viewer, Elon isn't stupid. He didn't buy it in order to be arrogant, but he is very smart. He bought it in order to join the perfect club and the billionaire, which is called Big Boys Club. There is a saying that if you can't beat them, join them. And this guy used it to make him like a billionaire. But in order to get close to them and invest in his companies, God, what is this intelligence? And Musk said that it's more than just a car. It's a statement. Indeed, when he bought the car, he became one of them. Although his wealth didn't come back to them. Very smooth plan. But all these expenses and more than 200,000 people registered. In just the first 2 months, we were great until the first competitors appeared. Max Lifkin and Richard Gale. Those two were working on something where you can transfer money from person to person by email. And they called it, yes, are you guessed it, PayPal. The competition was fierce. The two were taking money from investors in order to succeed, because when the first developed, it will eat the second. And this fierce war continued until March 2000. And the two companies decided to merge with each other into one company. This merger made them stronger. And then Elon became the CEO of PayPal and had the largest percentage in the company. After the merger, the company was able to take tens of millions from investors. But after his merger, differences became too altered between the two companies. And this made Mr. Terry resign because there were many problems. In 2000, Musk traveled with his wife. And then something unexpected happened. The biggest code took place when the managers and investors in the company asked him to remove Elon from the position of the CEO of the company and appointed Mr. Ted instead. In July 2002, eBay company bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. Oh my god, what's that number? We are talking about billions. Wow. Fantastic amount. And after that, Musk took $180 million after taxes. All of these millions could have gone on vacation to the Maldives and drank smoothies. But no, dear viewers, he wanted to do something bigger, something prominent. As someone who loves science fiction, he decided to focus in the space industry, and build colonies on other planets in the hope that they would live there. He founded two companies, Tesla and SpaceX, and bought Twitter. You ask us now, how could he do this? I will tell you, as a subscriber to the channel. So why you didn't subscribe yet? Subscribe. God was with you, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.